Okay, so hopefully you've had a good go at that yourself. Now let's go over the way that I would solve this problem. So the first thing I'm going to do is convert the requirements into more technical requirements. So let's see, I want to create a variable that is the multiplier for pounds to kilograms. So basically, if someone puts in the number of pounds, what do we need to times that by to turn that into kilograms? So need to research, so we need to research that. And then we want to create an input for user pounds, and then we want to have an output for user, which would be kilograms. Okay, so let's give this a try. So the first thing we're going to do is create this variable to convert pounds to kilograms. So I'm going to have to do a bit of research for that. So let's have a look. Let's say pounds to kilograms. Perfect. Okay, so 1 pound is 0.45 blah 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 blah. So all we need to do is times the number of pounds by this number to get the correct number of kilograms. So let's have a go at that. I'm going to call this the conversion multiplier. Okay, great. And then let's set about getting the user to input how many pounds they want to be converted. So let's store this in a variable called user pounds. So user pounds equals input how enter the amount of pounds to convert to kilograms. Now, one thing to keep in mind is, as we've gone over before, with input, that's going to be stored as a string. So we need to convert it or cast it into an integer, so which is int with brackets on either side. So remember, when we're changing something from a string to an integer or to a number in general, we call it casting. So we're casting the string here into an integer. So that's whatever the user writes in. So now we have a number. We have the number of pounds. So then we can actually work out converted kilograms. That's basically equal to the user pounds multiplied by the conversion multiplier. There we go. So now we can print out something like you entered, and let's go for, so that was the user pounds. I'm just going to use the plus signs here to add them together. You entered this number of pounds. This converts to, we're going to add the converted kilograms. So let's see if we've ticked all this off. So we've created a variable for the multiplier, tick. We've taken the input for user to get the pounds, and then we're outputting for the user this converted kilograms. So great, we're able to tick off everything on our list. Now let's give it a try. So let's just make sure it's working. I'm going to put in the number 1, so I'm expecting to get the kilograms out as 0.453 blah blah blah. Okay, interesting. So it's saying can't concatenate. So what's happening here? So essentially it's not happy that we're trying to add in these as integers. So we want to cast these to strings, basically. So we want to turn this into the string version. So just like we were casting the integers before, we're now casting these to strings. So let's see if that number's right. So we've put in, and just going to put space here to look nicer. So yeah, we've put in 1 and it's outputted this. And I also want to put pounds. There you go, that looks a bit better. So yeah, let's try a few other numbers just to make sure it's working. Let's go for 10 kilograms. So this should come out as 4.5. Fantastic. Okay, great. Let's go for, I don't know, some random number now. Fantastic. So we now have a working converter that converts our pounds into kilograms. So we researched online how many pounds there are to a kilogram, and we used that as our multiplier. We stored that in the variable conversion multiplier. We could have called this whatever we wanted. We could have just called this R, for example. We could have just called this ER or whatever. It doesn't matter too much. And then what we did is we took the input from the user to give us the number of pounds. We casted that into integer, and then all we had to do was store in a variable our kilograms by multiplying the number of pounds by the conversion multiplier, and then we outputted this in a string. So hopefully that makes sense to you, and hopefully you gave it a good go yourself. If you find that this is different to your solution, maybe have another go, try it out this way so you've had a few goes, and then when you're ready, I'll see you in the next lecture.